about that time. About that time. Tune in or get tuned the fuck out. It's that Big Fruit podcast. Big Fruit podcast. It's that Big Fruit podcast. He about to go live. It's about that fucking time. It's that podcast. A-Hood, A-State, A-Block. Love to watch every day. Big Fruit been popping all kinds of ways. He took his spot, made it hot like a dinner plate. If you see him live, tune in, it's going down. True stories by real legends that's in the ground. Real gangsters that's in the jails in the town. Fire music, all exclusive, shut it down. This shit is real talk, real shit, word to mommy. By niggas that was killing shit and niggas that got bodied. By niggas sitting with life writing books for a hobby. By niggas who told niggas who made it, niggas copy. Violate this podcast, get put in the bag. To the nearest ER in the ground with the dead. A lot of these niggas is fraud, they whole podcast is trash. Fucking with Big Fruit, we ain't your...
Salute, and welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets, but better known as the glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in the proper perspective. How you doing out there this morning? First and foremost, I want to send a shout out to my people out in Memphis for the merch, that loyalty brand. Respected and connected. Shout out to my peoples in Memphis for the merch. They sent me a couple pieces. I wanted to make sure I shout them out. How y'all like that? Respected and connected. The loyalty brand. Okay, now. Y'all see the title. Gatekeepers. Gatekeepers want to keep podcasters out the game. Gatekeepers want to keep podcasters out the game. Basically, rappers being gatekeepers want to keep podcasters out the game. I called them out on this 2 months ago. When Jim Jones first dropped his podcast, Artist to Artist, and then he came right behind that with let's talk about it. Let's rap about it or something like that. I seen it 2 months ago. I said, oh, these niggas is gatekeeping. They coming together. They trying to keep the little man out, because when you join forces, man, you become so strong. And it would have been very, very, very hard for the regular podcasters to compete with that. I called that out. Dudes was on my phone, mad. Yo, yeah. I called that out 2 months ago. But I said this. I said, yo, man, dudes is gatekeeping. And lo and behold, 2 months later, this is a big topic, because Jim Jones on his Artist to Artist podcast interviewed Joe Budden, another podcaster, the Joe Budden Show. You know what I'm saying? He got the big platform. So what you're seeing is another Jimmy interview, right? And Jimmy proposed a question about Gatekeeper. And Joe Budden's answered the question. But I wasn't surprised. Because I knew this topic was going to come up. They couldn't avoid it. Because, let me tell you something. They can say what they want about podcasters. They can say what they want about the China Brims, the Harlem Legends, the Hassan Campbells, even thyself if they want to include me. I'm not as big as those guys. So I'm laying in the cut and I'm doing the observations. And I'm over here doing me, getting it out the mud. But they can say what they want about them dudes. Them dudes be raising hell. And that's what they don't like. They don't like that dirty sector of YouTube where all that commotion is being raised, and them dudes is doing thousands and thousands of views for their content. And they don't like the fact that they are the content. I get it. Nobody wants to be nobody's content. That shit ain't cool. I get it. But what you're doing is you're looking for help, man. This goes back to that statement I was saying when the nigga say, yo, son, you got to pick a side. Nah, I ain't picking no motherfucking side, because you shouldn't need no help. You should handle your scandal. Where I come from, that's how that shit go. You handle your scandal, and then we rap later. You don't need no help with that, son. You know what I'm saying? But y'all need help. So that's why the question went down. You know what I'm saying? He was really trying to rope Joe Buttons in, let him know, yo, we got a gatekeeper on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? He said everything, but the podcasters' names. You understand what I'm saying? And I called it out 2 months ago. I called them dudes gatekeepers. I called Jim Jones a gatekeeper. He was trying to gatekeep the game. You know what I'm saying? Because podcasters is trying to come through and do what they do. But furthermore, as for thyself, like I said, myself, for the past 2 years, I've been telling you, man, they don't want to let me in the game. They don't want to let me in the game. I've been speaking about myself. Now other podcasters is recognizing, oh, these niggas is really trying to gatekeep. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bro. They see you. The streets of New York see you dudes. You know what I'm saying? The streets of New York see you dudes really trying to really trying to gatekeep. And what you fail to realize is the streets, they rock with the dirty sector of YouTube. It's entertaining for them. They're gonna support those dudes. Y'all, Jimmy, I don't know, man. You mixing that Harlem shit with that Hollywood shit, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look. It really ain't. It really ain't. It really ain't a good look. But we're gonna get to this gatekeeping thing, right? Because yeah, they definitely had the conversation.
I appreciate that, man. You talking about gatekeeping, right? Do you think gatekeeping is a thing that needs to be implemented sometimes, or do you think that it should always be the Wild West as far as podcasting or even maybe the music industry? Because gatekeeping, as much as I hate it,
I'm about to
keep
say.
some rules and regulations to how things happen. And so the oversaturated population of artists is like gatekeeping definitely used to help that out.
I'm a fan of gatekeeping. I'm just not a fan. Who's at the gate?
What?
Yeah.
That got it.
Nah,
that was it. That was the illest shit I heard.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? These dudes is crazy, bro. Listen, man. I remember the days, the mid-90s going into the late 90s, the mid-90s, right? When hip-hop blew up. Now, I was behind the wall, but I seen what was going on. I stayed tapped in. And it was a point where hip-hop blew crazy. And now dudes are seeing real money, record labels. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is getting out the hood. It's going down, right? Now, I'm in the camp. And I remember those days when you had dudes in the yard rapping. Everybody was rapping. And the conversations and the ciphers and shit like that on the Brooklyn court and all that. And no matter what jail you was in, the conversation always was, yo, they talking about the rappers that blew. Niggas is blown now. Niggas seeing some real money. Niggas driving. Niggas getting out the hood. Niggas moving their mamas out the hood. This is the mid to late 90s. This is when really hip-hop was seeing some money. And dudes used to complain, yo, so-and-so don't come back to the hood no more. Yo, so-and-so got a label. He ain't trying to put nobody in the hood on. I remember those conversations. Those dudes from the yard. Now, I'm quite sure if those conversations was going on in the yard, those conversations was going on in the hood, in the streets, on the block, on the Ave, and in those ciphers. Dudes on the block rapping and shit. Yo, so-and-so don't come through no more. And he acting like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out here trying to get on. He ain't trying to show no love. Yo, that nigga ain't trying to sign nobody in the hood. I'm quite sure the same conversations was going on from the pen to the streets. These artists today, the Jim Jones and the Joe Buttons, they come from that. The sad part is, they forgot about that shit. They done went Hollywood. They done went corporate. Joe Buttons done went corporate. Jim Jones done went Hollywood. They don't care no more. They don't care no more, bro. Nah. They don't care no more. This is what it's come to. Real talk, son. This shit is sad. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad.
About gatekeeping, right? Do you think gatekeeping is a thing that needs to be implemented sometimes, or do you think that it should always be the Wild West as far as podcasting or even maybe the music industry? Because gatekeeping, as much as I hate it,
I'm about to
keep
say.
some rules and regulations to how things happen. And so the oversaturated population of artists is like gatekeeping definitely used to help that out.
I'm a fan of gatekeeping. I'm just not a fan. Who's at the gate?
What?
Yeah.
This is how these niggas get down, son. This is how these niggas get down. And listen, also, that Wild Wild West shit, I don't know about YouTube being the Wild Wild West. For me, you know what I'm saying? I came through here from day one with St. Laz and the LG story. Shout out to St. Laz. I came through here with day one displaying a talent. I came through here day one telling stories. I came through here day one with an audience. Like, I don't know about that Wild Wild West shit. You know what I'm saying? I admit I done had some YouTube wars. You know what I'm saying? If you want to chalk me up as a Wild Wild West nigga because I handled my scandal when I had some YouTube wars, and so be it. But nah, I came through YouTube displaying talent. I came through YouTube displaying skill. I came through YouTube being creative. You understand what I'm saying? Putting in my work, getting it out the mud. And as time went on, I seen how it used to kill niggas and hurt niggas to say my name. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas wouldn't say my name because niggas was recognizing what was going down. That's why I used to always say, they don't want to put me in the game. They don't want to put me in the game. That's why I used to say that, because I seen how niggas would never say my name because I was putting in this work. But they was being gatekeepers. And when I was calling that shit out 2 months ago, nobody was listening. Now these dudes with these bigger platforms is calling them out because Jimmy stays saying some dumb shit or asking some dumb shit. Now these dudes with the bigger platforms is in their ass, and now everybody talking about it again. But always remember, your boy Big Fruit be on point. I called this shit out 2 months ago, son. I called it out 2 months ago. Now what they trying to do is they trying to click up. Jim Jones trying to click up with Joe Buttons and get more support on gatekeeping. That's what they want to do. They want to shut niggas down. They want to shut niggas down. Getting the money ain't good enough for them. Y'all got all the endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all the sponsors and all that. Nah, they ain't good enough. They want to shut niggas down. They want to silence niggas. Word, they want to silence niggas. Major shout out to Joe and Jada. That Joe and Jada show, man. because them niggas over there doing what they do, doing a hell of a job, doing some great interviews. The production is top notch. The niggas stay fresh to death. The conversations is on point, and they're likable people. They're likable people. So shout out to Joe and Jada for doing what they doing. And you know what? They not even paying the little man no mind. But then again, they are, because they fucking with the little man. Shout out to Jada Kiss. Y'all already know how he did me for that Thanksgiving holiday. You know what I'm saying? And he also threw off China Brim, 050 the movement of alley-oop. So, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with the little man. Y'all other motherfuckers, y'all too good to fuck with the little man. So y'all want to eliminate the little man, when y'all really should just be fucking with the little man, and we all be trying to grow together. But see, that's that Harlem world shit, son. You done went from Harlem to Hollywood, and it's showing, because you definitely trying to gatekeep, son. Listen, man, it's your boy Big Fruit. You know how I do. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is, I say what it ain't, man. And I just had to come through, man, and address this gatekeeping shit, because I called it out 2 months ago. Yo, why these rap niggas coming together trying to gatekeep? And everybody was mad at me. Everybody was mad at me. So I ain't keep forcing it in your face. Now here we are 2 months later. Now we talking about it. Your boy Big Fruit be on point, son. I call a spade, son. And that's why they don't want to let me in the game. Because I'm going to talk about shit they don't want to talk about. I'm going to call a spade. I'm going to say who is who and what's what. And I'm going to check shit when shit ain't right. They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. So like I said, man, it's your boy Big Fruit. You know how I do. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is, say what it ain't. And right now, it ain't about these rap niggas trying to gatekeep on podcasters, son. That shit ain't cool, son. Until next time, y'all be easy. Salute.
Spot that time, Spot that time, Tune in or get tuned the fuck out. It's that Big Fruit podcast. Big Fruit podcast. It's that Big Fruit podcast. He about to go live. It's about that fucking time. It's that podcast. A-Hood, A-State, A-Block. Love to watch A-Day. Big Fruit been popping all kinds of ways. He took his spot, made it hot like a dinner plate. If you see him live, tune in, it's going down. True stories by real legends that's in the ground. Real gangsters that's in the jails in the town. Fire music, all exclusive, shut it down. This shit is real talk, real shit, word to mommy. By niggas that was killing shit and niggas that got fired.